Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balseph, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zeugle, they'll attack. Don't go charging off like that!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
See ya!
You're mine!
Talon Storm! Don't let them form a pack!
You're finished!
Who wants to die
Here
now?
I come!
You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
That's what I want to hear. Raise your sword!
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! You're finished!
Dragon! I'm sure I can put this to use. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complain.
Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
Mega Ray!
How's this? Had it coming!
Take this!
Talon Sword! Tunnel Cannon! Circle and bring him down!
Take
I'm on it!
You're mine!
Fly!
Talon Sword! Fall back!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. For over... Look.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing. Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So, this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renin soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renins are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons,
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's this thing?
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We don't have much choice.
You're mine! One more! Mega Ray!
I'll bring you back from death as if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Not done yet! Stay away from my friend! It's over! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! No! It can't end here! I can't believe this.
Normally I don't pick on the
You're
weak.
mine!
Here I go!
Swallow Blade!
You're
Don't go
mine!
charging off like that. Guess we gotta roll with it.
Here I go!
You're mine!
It's over!
It's over! Take this!
Take this! I'm only getting
Rising
started!
Wyvern!
Talon Storm! Toss the cannon!
Mirage!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take
This
your
is
eyes
it!
off the
Dig
prize.
deep!
I'm quite
Use your
aware
second
without you
dart.
reminding
No
me.
excuses! This
Rising
is up to
Wyvern!
us! Come on! Talon Storm!
Take this!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's this thing?
you all on?
You're
Here
mine!
I go!
You're finished!
It's over!
I'll run you through! Head! Coming! Talon Storm! Tut!
Here's a healing arc!
Rising Wyvern!
First
You're
aid!
mine!
I'm on it!
You're mine!
See ya!
Rising Wyvern!
How's this?
I'm not done!
Coming!
Mirage!
You're mine!
You're finished! Take this!
I'll run you
You're
through!
finished!
Pathetic!
Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
It's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Mega Ray!
I'll run you through!
Rising
ya!
Wyvern!
Talon Storm!
Mirage! Here I am!
Take
Take this!
It's not going to plan.
Take this!
Slut!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Here I come!
You're mine!
I'm
It's
on it.
over! Here I come!
Talon
You're
Storm!
finished! Mirage!
I'm on it.
Take this! We're in good form!
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Should this really be here? Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Dahnan outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Hoo-hoo!
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Oh, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened. Hey.
Yes!
I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Dahnans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Onward and upward.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come!
Here's a healing art!
Take this!
First aid!
Thanks! Mirage!
Here I
You're
go!
finished!
I'm only getting
Here I
started!
come! Blue escape! Rising
You're
Wyvern!
mine.
Mirage! You're mine! It's over!
There! Go!
Mirage!
It's over! This is
You're
it!
mine! You're finished! Mirage!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Strike! You're mine!
Take it!
Great!
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
No choice. Take this! Come one, come this!
Mega Ray!
Fly! Swallow Blade! Take
Here,
this!
let me help.
It's over!
First aid!
Okay, here I go. Take this! Ah!
Here I go.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing art.
You're finished!
Here, let me help.
Mirage!
First aid!
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Mirage!
I'm not feeling any more of it.
I'll burn out! Strike!
Sighted. It's
No
over.
escape! Take this!
One more.
Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! Here I come!
There!
It's
go.
over!
I'm only getting started.
I've used a bit too much healing. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I wonder if something happened.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Shionne, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There are Zeugles here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Here I come! It's over! It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Ha! It's over!
Come on!
You're
I'll
mine!
blow you to
Need some
smithereens!
pliers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. This one's mine. Where are you going?
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Ha!
By the power that's in the sky, it's mine.
Ha! Ha!
Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Gemini off! We'll let
You're
the
finished!
marksman handle this.
Take this! You're finished! This one's all mine! It's over!
Here I go.
Take this!
This one's mine.
You're finished! Ha! Strike! Ha! It's over!
Fighting.
Slash!
You're mine.
You're mine! You're finished!
Here I go.
Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
Primed and ready.
Ha! Ha! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
You're
You're on!
mine.
You picked the wrong fight!
Take it! One more!
Take this!
Mega Ray! It's in the sky, it's
Swallow
mine!
Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Huh.
Mirage!
Here I
This
go.
one!
Looks like it could be worth something. Ugh, you can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Out of our way!
Here I come! Come one, come all!
By the
Mirage!
power of water!
Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
Who wants to die
Take
next?
this! Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Aqua!
Take this! Swallow Blade! It's over!
Huh.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not
Gemini
done!
Aqua!
Mirage!
By the power of water!
Huh?
I can feel my precision improving.
What's this thing?
Out of our way!
Here I come!
It's
Damn it!
over. Mega Ray!
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Insects should stay on the ground.
It's over!
Take
Take it! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle
Swallow
it!
Blade! All yours!
Mega
Here
Ray!
I come! I'm not done! Flat!
Mega Ray!
No escape!
Sighted! I'm only getting started!
You're finished!
Who wants to die next?
Flat!
Nicely done.
Come and face me! This one's all mine!
There! One more! Mega Ray!
Take this!
Here, let me help!
Mirage! That buzzing is driving me mad!
Take
Here
it!
I come!
I never miss!
No escape!
This is it! Sighted!
Take this!
You're mine!
Flat! Swallow Blade! You're finished!
Gemini Aqua!
Here I come! You're finished!
Here I go!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Jian. Onward and upward.
No choice! You're mine!
Hey, go! I'm only getting started!
Swallow Blade!
Aqua!
Mirage! Here I come! It's over! You're mine!
And again! Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Gemini Aqua!
Mirage! You're mine! You're finished!
Here I
Take
go!
this!
I'm only getting started!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art!
Swallow Blade! That's what I like to hear!
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance? Phew! What a rush!
Gotta break through!
Take it! Go! It's over! By the
Swallow
power of
blade!
water!
New escape!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Mirage!
This one's mine!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
New escape! Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt!
Mega Ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
It's over!
Mirage! You're finished!
It's weakened!
This ends
Gemini
now!
Alpha!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Here I go!
It's over!
It's over!
Here I come!
Gemini
Rising
Alpha!
Wyvern! Mirage! I'll take you all on!
Here's a healing
Here I
arc!
come!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega
Mirage!
Ray! By the power...
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine!
Mega
It's
Ray!
over!
Here, let me
You're
have it!
mine!
First aid!
Now I can let loose! New escape!
Mega Ray! Here I go! It's over!
You're mine!
Any injuries? Let's dispose of the trash.
One more!
Swallow blade!
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Here I come!
Here I go! It's over!
Mirage! New escape!
They've got me surrounded.
Take this! It's
Where
over!
are you going?
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Strike! Strike!
Gemini Alpha!
Barely a blip on our radar. I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
you!
You're mine! Now! It's
You're
on!
mine!
Slash! You're mine!
They got me in their sights.
Take this! Slash!
Gemini Aqua!
Slash!
By the power of water!
Mirage!
Here I go!
It's over! Slash! Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
Let the marksman handle this!
You picked the wrong fight! Strike!
By the
Rising
power of
Wyvern!
water!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Here's a healing
Take
art!
this!
First aid!
Great!
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I hate camping out.
Gotta break through!
There, go!
Pierce
I'm only
through!
getting started! Gemini Alpha!
Demon
Use
Fang!
the healing art! First
I
aid!
owe you one.
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
You're
Burning
mine!
Strike!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Hear me!
Sonic
Flame
Thrust!
of Fury! Burning Strike! Hear me!
Take
Flame
this!
of Fury!
Sonic
Burning
Thrust!
Strike!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Mirage! It's over!
Over!
Here I come!
Gemini Alpha!
Nicely done.
I won't forgive you!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Hear me! Flame
No
of Fury!
escape!
Burning Strike!
It's over! Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Take this! You're
Gemini
finished!
Alpha! I'm ready!
It's over!
Well, we're on the home stretch
Rising
now.
Wyvern!
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine!
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
No choice!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
I'm not done!
Hear me! Flame of
Pierce
Fury!
through!
Burning Strike!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
You're mine!
Mirage! You're finished!
Gemini Alpha!
Here I
Well,
come!
we're on the home
You're
stretch
mine!
now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Okay, here I go. Milan! I'm not
Where
done!
are you going?
You're finished!
Take
I can't lay a finger on
I'm
it.
only getting...
I prefer it that way.
Milan!
What about you?
Just watch and see. No escape! Sonic Thrust!
Gemini Aqua!
Onward and upward.
Get lost!
Take this! Eat dirt!
Gemini Aqua!
You're mine! Ah! Demon Fang! Sonic Thrust!
By the
You're
power
mine!
of water!
Ah!
Let the marksman handle this.
Here I could...
Take it!
Demon Fang!
I'm only getting started.
Ah! It's over!
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
We managed to pull through.
Right, here goes!
Hear me!
Rising
Flame of
Wyvern!
Fury! Burning strike! Here, let me help. First aid!
Demon Fang!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning strike!
Demon Fang! Pierce
I'm only
through!
getting started.
Here I come!
Gemini Aqua!
Rising
Focus your
Wyvern!
attack! Here I
Mirage!
go!
We're in good form!
Right, here goes! Rising
Here I
Wyvern!
go! It's over!
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
Take it!
Mirage!
It's over!
Here I come! You're finished!
Take it!
Here I come!
End this!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
Pierce through! Take
There!
this!
And again! Mega Ray!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're flustered. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it.
Flame of
You're
Fury!
on!
Burning
Here I
strike!
come! It's over!
Hear me!
Here I
Flame
come!
of... Burning strike!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Sonic Thrust! It's on!
By the power of water!
Mirage! You're finished! Eat dirt! Here I come! It's over!
Got you! Mega Ray!
Pierce through!
By the power of
Demon
water!
Fang! I'm not done!
Gemini the...
Here I come!
Here,
Rising Wyvern!
First
You're
aid!
mine! It's over! Here I come!
By the power of
You're
water!
finished!
Gemini Aqua!
Onward and upward.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! Pierce through! Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
You're finished! Take this!
There! Help this! Mega Ray!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Seems about right to me.
I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow. Off we go.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Dahnan tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we... I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk in. Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure. Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
An abandoned place. Sure is crawling with critters.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Demon Fang!
Burning strike!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Mega ray!
Take this!
By the power of water!
It's over! You're mine! It's over! Demon Fang!
Gemini Aqua!
Demon Fang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shionne.
Choice. Pierce through.
Here I go! Yes!
Demon Fang!
Fight!
It's on! You're finished! Eat dirt!
Gemini Aqua!
Here I come! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
There!
Mirage!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renan kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Can't lay a finger on me.
I prefer it that way.
Come one, come
What about
all.
you?
Just watch and see.
Take it, go!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slashing. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Way.
Take this! Sonic Thrust! Try harder! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Power of
Sonic
water.
Thrust!
Gemini Aqua!
You're finished! Here I come!
And again! Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Pierce through! Take this! Great!
We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
I'm tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
An opponent like this should be easy.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Demon
By the
Fang!
power of water!
Here I come!
Mega
You're
Ray!
mine! You're finished! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart!
Barely a blip on our radar.
We're so high up.
Lost!
Demon Fang! Coming! It's
Use
over!
the healing arm! First aid!
Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
Here I
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Any injuries? That equipment should come in handy.
Is this Renan technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
Choice. Take this! It's over!
Burning! This one's mine! Hear me! Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens!
You're finished! You got fire!
I've got this!
That gun of
Let
yours
a
is real
marksman
handy
handle
with a
it!
pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better.
That's what I like to hear. You're mine! It's over!
Recover!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Looks like it could be worth something.
Forgive you!
Demon Fang! This time! You're finished! Eat dirt! Take this!
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine!
You're finished! Mirage! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
I hate camping out.
Way.
Rising Wyvern! Come
By the power of
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
and again!
Strut!
Magna Ray! Gemini
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more
We
left.
did it!
Right. No time to hold back.
Aid!
Rising
Mega Ray!
Wyvern!
By the power of
Mirage!
water!
Rising Wyvern!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Way.
Rising Wyvern! Now I can let loose. Come one, come all! Rising Wyvern! Rising
Here I
Wyvern!
go. It's over.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
I'm only cut them apart to your heart's
Take
content.
this! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! It's over!
Magna Ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah.
How's this?
Huh? Okay.
Thanks. Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. All done. Come and eat.